What's up, guys? We're Jones Subwoofer Solutions. Got another amp dyno video for you. Today it is the Autotek MM4020.1D, rated 4,000 watts. This was a viewer request. And specs on the amp, we're going to get right into it today. Specs on the amp are only found on the box. 4,000 watts at 1 ohm, 2,000 watts at 2 ohms, 1,000 watts at 4 ohms. Doesn't say if that's a max rating, if that is an RMS rating. Doesn't give me any other info. It just says 4,000 watts. This is the Mean Machine 4020. Does say right on the amp 4,000 watts. And get a look at the amp there. It does have that nice light, but as we see on the dyno here, these amps with the lights and the things that make them look good sometimes aren't so good. Here is the bass knob it comes with. It does say Autotek, it does say Min-Max. Feels alright. It's kind of a small knob. That is better than some we've seen. It has an aluminum body to it. It is foam cord style, so it won't pull out. Comes with wiring instructions, couple decals, and the cable for the bass knob. And there you are, the Autotek 4000. Drop your guesses below if you think this will do rated power. I swear the comment that requested this, the user said these will do rated power or near it. I don't think it will, but we'll find out just a minute here. So we'll catch you on the dyno and we'll see. Alright, ready to do our 4 ohm run, starting at 14.89 volts. Here we go. And we got 396 watts into 4 ohms, a little shy of our 1,000 watt mark there. Not looking good for this amp, but we'll continue. 2 ohms rated 2,000 watts. And we're starting at 14.83 volts. Again, 2,000 watts, the Mean Machine 4000. Let's see what it does. And we got 654 watts into 2 ohms, dropping to 14.7 volts. Not very good. And 1 ohm. You haven't dropped a guess yet, go ahead and drop a guess now. Reset that, sorry. 1 ohm, we're starting at 14.79 volts. And again, these certified runs are up to 1% distortion. This is what amp manufacturers should be rating their amps by. Here we go, rated 4,000 watts. And we didn't even break 1,000 watts. At 1 ohm, we got 956 watts into 1 ohm. Dropped to 14.54 volts. Really bad compared to the ratings on the box. But we'll continue. Uncertified is into clipping. Maybe with just a little bit of clip here, this amp will produce much more power. Maybe not. We'll find out. So again, we're going to start with 4 ohms. We're at 14.89 volts. Here we go. Rated 1000 watts. And we got 414 watts. Into 4 ohms, we dropped to 14.7 volts. And 2 ohms, this is where it was rated 2000 watts. We're at 14.83 volts on the CMAX. Here we go. Uncertified to clipping. And not much more than before. We get 697 watts. Into 2 ohms, we dropped to 14.65 volts. And 1 ohm, so we'll have to go back here. One ohm. Reset my track. And 1 ohm, we're at 14.79 volts. And we're looking for 4,000 watts. Here we go. Uncertified run to clipping on the Mean Machine 4000. And we got 1,034 watts into 1 ohm. We dropped to 14.4 volts. So we got the 4 ohm rated power at 1 ohm uncertified. Really not very good results for this amp. And we'll check dynamic. And again, I'm going to start with 4 ohms. And we are going to be at 14.87 volts starting. Dynamic is a burst track. And again, this was rated 1,000 watts at 4 ohms. Let's see what it's got. We got 435 watts. Into 4 ohms, we dropped to 14.75 volts. And we're going to try 2 ohms where it's rated 2,000 watts. Again, this is a burst track starting at 14.83 volts. 2 ohms on the Mean Machine, 4,000. $743 watts into 2 ohms, dropped to 14.6 volts. Really terrible results here. So again, dynamic, this is the 1 ohm track. I'm sorry, the 1 ohm test. 4,000 watts, starting at 14.79 volts. So we got 1,179 watts into 1 ohm dynamic, dropping to 14.58 volts. So there you have it for the Autotek Mean Machine 4020.1D, the Mean Machine 4000. Stay tuned, we'll get the backplate off. I will post a summary of the results and we can take a look inside. See you in just a minute. What's up, guys? We're back. Got the back of the amp open. We can get a look inside. And one thing I noticed right away, it does say that it is a Maxsonics board here. And it does have the model number, the 4020.1. And this was made last year. But a look at the components. Nothing stands out to me, but like I've said, I'm not an amp guy. Looks fairly simple, fairly small inside. So we'll get a look at the end caps here. It does have approximately 10 gauge speaker outputs. You can see there's two 60 amp fuses. And those of you that know, seeing that, obviously it wasn't going to do the 4,000 watts. But there they are, two 60 amp fuses. Power and ground, I did get 4 gauge in there. It was kind of a tight fit. I'm not sure what they would recommend. Probably 8 gauge, but 4 gauge barely fit in there. And the remote is probably 10 gauge also. Powered by Maxsonics. And to look at the business end, you have protect and power light, your input level, which is your gain, a high pass or subsonic filter that goes from 10 to 40 hertz, your input and an output. Low pass filter is 40 hertz to 300 hertz. Has a bass boost from 0 to 12 dB. If I remember right, I think the manual said that was a 45 hertz bass boost. Could be wrong. And then there is the plug for your remote. Other than looking nice when powered up, I got nothing good to say about this amp. It's far overrated from what it did. Just not spectacular, even for the price. I'm just not impressed. So let me know what you guys think. Post a comment below. If you got something you want to see done, let me know. Any requests. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Please hit like, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you guys next time.
Three peanut butter jelly, see found a job yet. Miles wanna call me, tell them that I'm on it. Say that I'm trying, but I'm lying when I'm rhyming. Working on a resume, gotta have you call back. Really, this mine if you think about it, right? This is my time, and they tell me that I grind. I know that, but it's nice to be reminded about that time and time again. What time is it? Don't really matter though. Not my money, got cash in an envelope. Got caught up, one call on the telephone, had to switch address, which way to let it go. They switch from the header of a bitch whenever I'm loose. Rolls out on my phone, I know nothing. Can't say the same for you. Straight pussy, no pedestal. Mad that I'm still laying around. Why does it take so long? Failing to fall off. Well, I'm not gonna. Okay, now walk with me. Life's so sweet in a ratchet tea. Wanna get a handout line from me? They didn't pay for the food, but they wanna eat, and I gotta eat. That's for damn sure. Dig right in, I don't mind my manners. Vibing now to my own shit. Tell them it ain't me, go buy this. Since it's 18, grinding cents. Whatever they mean, around like shit. Speak and they like tags. One of the daydreams of private jets. I'm sure they heard that early. Had his lingerie in the basement. Not bad, better than the laundromat. Still sucks though, it's cool and operated. They mad that I'm still laying